Are you a musician? Do you sing? Maybe you compose music, or perhaps you play an instrument, finding solace in the strings of a guitar or the keys of a piano. Music is a part of your soul, a way to express emotions that words cannot capture. Or perhaps you are just someone who loves to listen. You might find joy in the melodies that fill the air, the rhythms that make your heart beat faster, or the lyrics that speak to your experiences. No matter what your relationship is with music, you understand its power. It has the ability to bring people together, to create moments of shared joy and connection, transcending the barriers of language and culture. Music is a universal language. It speaks to the heart and soul, conveying emotions and stories that resonate with people from all walks of life. It transcends borders and cultures. Music connects us all. It is a bridge that links diverse communities, fostering understanding and unity. At the heart of this language lies a fascinating story, a story that has evolved over centuries, shaped by countless influences and innovations. It is the story of the musical scale and how it came to be. This scale is the foundation of all music, a set of notes that musicians use to create harmony and melody. We use the musical scale every day. Whether we are aware of it or not, it is present in every song we hear and every tune we hum. But we rarely stop to think about its origins. How did these notes come to be? What is the history behind the sounds that are so familiar to us? Where did these notes come from? Who discovered them and decided their order? Who gave them the names we know so well? These questions lead us on a journey through time, exploring the contributions of ancient scholars and musicians. The journey of the musical scale is a captivating blend of science, culture, and human ingenuity. It is a testament to the creativity and curiosity of the human spirit. Let's embark on this exploration together. We will uncover the mysteries and marvels of the musical scale, understanding its significance in our world. Prepare to be amazed by the curious tale of how do-re-mi came to be. This is a story that will deepen your appreciation for the music that enriches our lives. Imagine learning to sing without the notes written down. How would you remember the different pitches? That is where solmization comes in. Solmization is a system of using syllables to represent musical notes. Think of it as a tool to help singers learn and remember melodies. The most common form of solmization is the familiar do-re-mi-fa-sol-la-ti. These 7 syllables represent the 7 notes of a major scale. Each syllable corresponds to a specific pitch. This makes it easier to sing and learn music. Solmization is like a musical code. It unlocks the secrets of melody and harmony. But where did this ingenious system originate? Our journey begins centuries ago with a monk named Guido of Arezzo. In the world of music, Guido of Arezzo is a legend. His contributions to the field have left an indelible mark on the history of music, making him a true pioneer. Born around the year 991 AD, Guido was a Benedictine monk with a passion for music. He spent his early years in the picturesque Italian countryside, surrounded by the serene beauty of nature and the spiritual ambience of the monastery. He noticed that teaching music was difficult. Singers struggled to learn new chants. The traditional methods were cumbersome and inefficient, often leading to frustration among the learners. Guido wanted to find a better way. Guido developed a revolutionary system. He was determined to simplify the process and make it more accessible to everyone, regardless of their musical background. He used a hexachord, a 6-note scale. He used lines to visually represent these notes. This innovative approach allowed singers to see the pitch relationships between notes, making it easier to learn and remember melodies. This was a precursor to modern musical notation. He also refined solmization. His work laid the groundwork for the musical notation system we use today, which is essential for composers and musicians around the world. He used syllables from a Latin hymn to help singers remember the notes. This method, known as solmization, involved assigning specific syllables to each note of the scale. This hymn, Ut quant laxis, had a unique characteristic. Each line started on a successively higher note of the scale. This clever technique made it easier for singers to internalize the pitch sequence. Guido's innovations transformed music education. His methods spread throughout Europe. Monasteries and churches adopted his techniques, leading to a more standardized approach to teaching music. His contributions laid the foundation for centuries of musical development. Guido of Arezzo's legacy continues to influence the way music is taught and understood, making him a true musical pioneer. Guido's original solmization system used the syllables ut, re, mi, fa, sol, la. But what about do and ti? These additions came later. Ut proved difficult to sing. In the 16th century, Italian musician Giovanni Maria Bononcini popularized the use of do. Do was taken from the first syllable of dominus, meaning Lord in Latin. Ti completed the scale. It was added in the 16th century. Ti came from the first syllable of Sancte Ioannes, referring to St. John the Baptist. The addition of do and ti made the scale more melodic and easier to sing. These seemingly small changes had a significant impact. They solidified the do-re-mi system we know and use today. Section 5. Rousseau's shave system, shaping musical notation. While Guido's innovations laid the groundwork, musical notation continued to evolve. In the 18th century, philosopher and music theorist Jean-Jacques Rousseau developed a new system. His system was called the Chèvre system. The Chèvre system used movable do. This meant that do could represent any note, not just C as in fixed do systems. This system made it easier to sight read and transpose music. The Chèvre system gained popularity in France and other parts of Europe. It was a stepping stone from earlier forms of notation to the standardized system we use today. Section 6. Ancient Echoes, Solmization's Arabic Roots. While Guido of Arezzo is credited with formalizing solmization, some scholars see earlier influences. There are intriguing similarities between Guido's system and earlier systems of musical notation. Some of these systems existed in the Arabic world. One theory suggests that Guido's work might have been inspired by an Arabic alphabet solmization system. This system used the Arabic letters to represent musical notes. The similarities between the two systems are striking. However, more research is needed to confirm a direct link. Regardless of its exact origins, solmization revolutionized music education. It made music accessible to more people. Section 7. The Pentatonic Scale, a Global Harmony. The 7-note diatonic scale, represented by do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, is not the only scale in music. The pentatonic scale, a 5-note scale, holds a special place in musical traditions worldwide. The pentatonic scale is found in various forms across cultures. It exists in traditional Chinese music, Indian classical music, and Western folk music. The pentatonic scale's simplicity and versatility make it a building block for melodies across the globe. The prevalence of the pentatonic scale suggests a shared human experience with music. Cultures develop their unique musical systems, but the pentatonic scale's presence across continents hints at a deeper connection in how we perceive and create music. Section 8. Pythagoras and the Science of Sound. The development of the musical scale is intertwined with the scientific study of sound. The ancient Greek philosopher and mathematician Pythagoras made groundbreaking discoveries in this field. Pythagoras noticed the relationship between the length of a vibrating string and the pitch it produced. He discovered that mathematical ratios governed musical intervals. His findings established a fundamental link between music and mathematics. Pythagoras' work laid the foundation for the scientific study of acoustics. His discoveries continue to influence our understanding of sound and music today. Section 9. Evolution of notation from ancient to modern. The way we notate music has undergone a fascinating evolution spanning thousands of years and countless cultures. From ancient symbols to modern staff notation, the journey reflects the constant human desire to capture and communicate music. Early civilizations used rudimentary symbols to represent musical ideas, laying the groundwork for more complex systems. In ancient civilizations, symbols and pictograms represented musical ideas. The Egyptians, Greeks, and other early cultures developed unique ways to document their musical traditions. Guido of Arezzo's innovations in the 11th century marked a significant step towards a standardized system. His introduction of the four-line staff and solmization syllables revolutionized the way music was taught and notated. The development of staff notation during the Renaissance period provided a more precise and versatile way to represent musical pitches and rhythms. This period saw the creation of more complex compositions, requiring a more detailed system of notation. Figures like Sarah Ann Glover, a 19th century English music educator, further refined musical notation. Her work in developing the solfege system made it easier for students to learn and understand music. Glover's system, which used solfege syllables on a staff, made music education more accessible. This innovation allowed for a more intuitive understanding of musical scales and intervals. Today we benefit from centuries of refinement in musical notation. The modern system allows for the precise expression of complex musical ideas, enabling composers to convey their intentions clearly. This system allows composers to express their musical ideas with clarity and precision. It has become an essential tool for musicians around the world. It empowers musicians to bring those ideas to life, bridging the gap between the composer's vision and the performer's interpretation. The evolution of musical notation is a testament to humanity's enduring love for music and the desire to share it across generations.